I sit beneath the amber glow of a solitary lamp, while the ink begins to wander through the shadows in the damp. They ask me who the muse is when the melody takes flight, which name I whisper softly to the silence of the night. They see the way I linger on a phrase of sweet desire, and assume there is a furnace where I'm tending to the fire. But the chair across the table remains elegantly bare, as I weave a silken sonnet for a ghost who isn't there. For you are the harmony I haven't quite resolved, the mystery in the moonlight that has never been dissolved. I write these lines for someone I have never truly known, a queen without a kingdom on a solitary throne. I'm searching every city, looking for a certain face, a phantom in the velvet, a signature of grace. My heart is still a vessel waiting for the morning dew. Could it be that all this time I've written them for you? I've built a grand cathedral out of chords and symphonies to house the quiet longing of these restless memories. The violins are weeping for a love they haven't met, while the brass is painting pictures of a sun that hasn't set. I don't need a photograph to know the color of your eyes, or the way your laughter ripples like a summer wind surprise. You live between the measures of a complex minor key, a beautiful impossibility that's calling out to me. For you are the harmony I haven't quite resolved, the mystery in the moonlight that has never been dissolved. I write these lines for someone I have never truly known, a queen without a kingdom on a solitary throne. I'm searching every city, looking for a certain face, a phantom in the velvet, a signature of grace. My heart is still a vessel waiting for the morning dew. Could it be that all this time I've written them for you? Every cadence is a question, every rhythm is a plea to the woman who is hiding in the folds of destiny. I have saved the finest verses for the day you walk through light, and turn this lonely fiction into something real and bright. Until then I will wander through this lush and lonely sound, waiting for the moment that the lost is finally found. Could it be you in the doorway? Could it be you in the rain? I'll keep writing till the music finally whispers your name. Just a ghost in the velvet, just a name in the blue, waiting for you. The ink is dry on pages worn and thin, where tragic endings always find their way back in. They call it sorrow when the curtain starts to fall, but I see the beauty in the writing on the wall. Romeo found heaven in a tomb of quiet stone, 1,000 years of longing in a moment all his own. If the flame burns brighter when the candle runs to dust, then who are we to whisper that the ending was unjust? It isn't in the length of days or how the seasons go, it's the fever in the blood that the steady never know. Even if the sun should set before the noon is high, there is glory in the greeting and the grace of the goodbye. Better to have held the fire and never feel the heat in the archive of the broken. The victory is sweet. Orpheus looked backward just to see her face again, a final glimpse of sunlight in a world of endless rain. And Lancelot saw kingdoms crumble for a single touch. History remembers that they loved a bit too much. Heloise and Abelard in letters carved in gold, a story of the spirit that the body couldn't hold. Tristan drank the potion and he welcomed every symphony beside her on the waters of the Nile. It isn't in the length of days or how the seasons go. It's the fever in the blood that the steady never know. Even if the sun should set before the noon is high, there is glory in the greeting and the grace of the goodbye. Better to have held the fire than never feel the heat. In the archive of the broken, the victory is sweet. Just a brief encounter in the grand design, but for a single second all the stars align. Yes, for a single second all the stars align. In the beauty of the breeze we are refined. The velvet curtain of the night begins to softly fall, while shadows dance in patterns on your bedroom wall. I watch the moonbeam trace the curve of your gentle hand, a silent language only two could ever understand. The woodwinds whisper secrets through the silver pines as I seek the hidden meaning in your subtle lines. There is a symphony that plays within your quiet gaze, a masterpiece of light and dark in a golden haze. It was always you, the melody I could not find, the one who left the world and all its noise behind. You are the rhythm in my pulse, the breath inside my chest, the only heart where my wandering soul could find its rest. Every note I play is just a mirror of your grace. I see the map of heaven in the contours of your face. The violins are weeping with a joy they cannot hold, while brassy embers flicker into liquid threads of gold. I count the constellations in the sparkle of your eyes, a million burning questions and 1,000 soft replies. We drift upon a sea of silk where time has lost its way, beyond the reach of morning and the demands of the day. You move with all the elegance of water over stone, the greatest composition that I have ever known. It was always you, the melody I could not find, the one who left the world and all its noise behind. You are the rhythm in my pulse, the breath inside my chest, the only heart where my wandering soul could find its rest. Every note I play is just a mirror of your grace. of heaven in the contours of your face. Sophisticated rhythms pulse beneath our skin, where the ending of the music is where we both begin. No orchestration could capture how you make me feel. A dream so vividly alive, it makes the world unreal. Let the strings fade out into the velvet blue, until there is nothing left but the memory of you, just you, and the song forever and ever true. The song is a ribbon of silver tonight, reflecting the glow of the cathedral light. I wandered through cobblestones ancient and gray, to lose all the noise of the long summer day. I found a small door where the curtains were drawn, a sanctuary waiting before the first dawn. The air was a velvet of garlic and cream, a bouchon that felt like a half-remembered dream. Oh, Leon, you whispered your secret so low, where the Rhone and the Saône in a slow dance flow. Genevieve, with the starlight caught deep in your eyes, under the weight of the dark velvet skies, a taste of the wine and a touch of the hand, in a city that time couldn't quite understand. She served me the soup with a smile like a flame, and laughed when I struggled to whisper her names. And a vibe, such a delicate, intricate sound, like autumn leaves turning on hallowed ground. She took the old wheel of her car in the night, and chased the ghosts out of the pale tungsten light. From Fourvière Hill, where the city lies still, we drank in the magic and ate of our fill. Oh, Leon, you whispered your secrets so low, where the Rhone and the Saône in a slow dance flow. Genevieve, with the starlight caught deep in your eyes, under the weight of the dark velvet skies, a taste of the wine and a touch of the hand, in a city that time couldn't quite understand. We slipped through the travels, the tunnels of old, where centuries of stories remain to be told. To her flat just above, where the copper pans hang, while the ghosts of the cellar in harmony sang. The wine was a bridge to a place without fear, where the the slip of the silk and the warmth of the breath, I found a sweet life in the shadow of death. Oh, you whispered your secret so low, where the roan and the zone in a slow dance flow. Genevieve, with the starlight caught deep in your eyes, under the weight of the dark velvet skies, a taste of the wine and a touch of the hand, in a city that time couldn't quite understand. The moonlight dances on the terrace floor, while shadows whisper through the open door. I've traveled oceans just to see your face, searching for rhythm in this quiet space. I've learned the phrases that the poets use to paint a picture that I'd never lose. I've mastered phonics and the subtle tone to make my feelings and my passion known. I can say I love you in Russian, я тебя люблю. I can say I love you in Italian, ti amo. I could tell you I love you in French, je t'aime, or possibly in Portuguese, eu te amo. But all the lexicons across the map are just a bridge to fill this lonely gap. There's a sophistication in the way you move, a gentle cadence in our steady groove. I've studied syntax and the perfect verb to describe a beauty that is quite superb. From the cobblestones of a Roman street to the Parisian cafes where the lovers meet, I've gathered whispers from the old world charm to keep your spirit feeling safe and warm. I can say I love you in Russian, я тебя люблю. I can say I love you in Italian, ti amo. I could tell you I love you in French, je t'aime, or possibly in Portuguese, eu te amo. But all the lexicons across the map are just a bridge to fill this lonely gap. Languages may change and grammar might fail, like an old parchment that has grown too pale. But there's a dialect that needs no sound, where the deepest secrets of the soul are found. No dictionary holds the weight of grace like the soft expression on your lovely face. I can say I love you in Russian, Я тебя люблю. I can say I love you in Italian, Ti amo. I could tell you I love you in French, Je t'aime, or possibly in Portuguese, Eu te amo. Or I could just tell you how I love by holding you tight into the night. No more translations under stars above, just holding you tight until the morning light. Yes, holding you tight into the night. Velvet shadows stretch across the floor, tracing a path to the heavy mahogany door. You sink into the cushions, glass in your hand, a silent invitation I finally understand. Our whispers weave a tapestry of gold, leaving the secrets of the day untold. The firelight is dancing in your hungry eyes, stripping away the layers of our thin disguise. Closer than the breath we haven't taken yet, a fever dream we never will forget. Gravity is pulling at the space between, the most exquisite tension ever seen. One touch and the world begins to fade. In the quiet sanctuary we have made, I lean across the distance of the silk. Your skin is glowing white as summer milk. My fingers brush the hollow of your throat, setting every dormant nerve afloat. I feel the static humming through my hair, a heavy sweetness hanging in the air. Your thumb is tracing circles on my palm, breaking the surface of my fragile calm. Closer than the breath we haven't taken yet, a fever dream we never will forget. Gravity is pulling at the space between, the most exquisite tension ever seen. One touch and the world begins to fade. In the quiet sanctuary we have made, the taste of wine is lingering on your lips. Feel the tremble in your fingertips. No more stalling, no more clever talk. Beyond the threshold where the shadows walk, reach for the lamp and let the darkness fall, answering the primitive and ancient call. Entwined in linen, lost within the heat, where heavy pulses and the rhythm meet. The friction of the moment starts to burn as every aching lesson starts to learn. Total surrender in the midnight blue. Nothing remains but the pulse of me and you. Closer than the breath we haven't taken yet. A fever dream we never will forget. Gravity is pulling at the space between. The most exquisite tension ever seen. One touch and the world begins to fade. In the quiet sanctuary we have made. Velvet silence settles on the room, extinguishing the shadows of the afternoon. I watch the way the candlelight performs a choreography against the coming storms. Your silhouette is etched in amber glow, while currents of the evening start to flow. We navigate the spaces in between, the unspoken truths and everything they mean. The architecture of a quiet glance invites the soul into a slow motion dance. No need for grand gestures or displays, just the gentle unfolding of our separate ways, merging into a singular design where your heartbeat starts to echo into mine. It's the frequency of two hearts in accord, a resonant harmony that needs no word. We find our center in the midnight air, beyond the weight of every worldly care. A subtle shift within the atmosphere, when everything is imminent and clear, guided by the rhythm of the soul, letting the fragments finally become whole. The wine breathes softly in the crystal glass, while hours like a summer current pass. I trace the geometry of your hand, like patterns drawn upon the shifting sand. Sophisticated whispers fill the space, reflected in the elegance of your face. We are the authors of this private song, a place where every melody feels strong. There is a cadence in the way you breathe, a tapestry of grace that we both weave. Beyond the noise of the city's frantic pace, we found a sanctuary of time and space, an intricate arrangement of the light that holds us in the cradle of the night. It's the frequency of two hearts in accord, a resonant harmony that needs no word. We find our center in the midnight air, beyond the weight of every worldly care. A subtle shift within the atmosphere, when everything is intimate and clear, guided by the rhythm of the soul, letting the fragments finally become whole. the simple pressure of your hand. It's the frequency of two hearts in a chord, a resonant harmony that needs no word. We find our center in the midnight air, beyond the weight of every worldly care. A subtle shift within the atmosphere, when everything is imminent and clear. Guided by the rhythm of the soul, letting the fragments finally become whole. The stars begin to fade into the gray, but here within this room we chose to stay, wrapped in the echoes of the song we made, in a light that never feels the need to fade. The moonlight dances on the ivory keys tonight, a gentle rhythm moving softly through the light. I see your shadow in the way the curtains sway. You're every word that I have ever longed to say. I feel the pulse of every note that's meant for you, a velvet melody that's painting every hue. I'm lost inside the way you look when you're asleep, a secret promise that I'm always gonna keep. I'm dreaming of you and the way you make me feel, a magic moment that is beautiful and real. Every breath you take is music to my soul. You're the only one who makes my spirit whole. Yes, I'm dreaming of you through the golden saxophone, a love so tender that it stands here all alone. I pour my heart into the resonance of strings, to hear the comfort that your quiet laughter brings. It's like a garden where the roses never fade, a perfect masterpiece that heaven must have made. If you were here, I'd run my fingers through your hair and chase away the shadows lingering in the air. But for now I'll let the piano speak my mind, the kind of devotion that is very hard to find. I'm dreaming of you and the way you make me feel, a magic moment that is beautiful and real. Every breath you take is music to my soul. You're the only one who makes my spirit whole. Yes, I'm dreaming of you through the golden saxophone, a love so tender that it stands here all alone. Soft and steady like a summer afternoon, I'll be waiting for you underneath the moon. soul. You're the only one who makes my spirit whole. Yes, I'm dreaming of you through the golden saxophone. A love so tender that it stands here all alone. "23 stories in a steel and glass tower. Chicago is humming at the twilight hour. I unpacked my boxes while the city turned blue. Then I looked out the window and I first noticed you. You were framed in the glow of a warm amber light, a silhouette dancing with the coming of night. With a glass in your hand and the world at your feet, just a canyon of traffic and a cold winter street. Oh Maria, the curtains are wide. There is nowhere for secrets to linger and hide. Just the glint of the vintage, the curve of the wine on a high-rise horizon where your life meets mine. Yeah, the city is watching, but you do not care. In the hush of the evening, in the thin lakefront air, I watched for a week while the patterns took hold, a ritual written in crimson and gold. You walked through the hallways with nothing to wear, with the ghost of a smile and a hand in your hair. I thought you were blinded by the glare of the room, unaware of the witness in the gathering gloom. So I scribbled a warning on a heavy white card, or the wind off the water hit the pavement so hard. Oh Maria, the curtains are wide. There is nowhere for secrets to linger and hide. Just the glint of the vintage, the curve of the wine on a high-rise horizon where your life meets mine. Yeah, the city is watching, but you do not care. In the hush of the evening, in the thin lakefront air, I spoke to the doorman, he gave me your name. He said you live lonely in a high-altitude frame. He swore that he gave you the words that I sent, but you didn't pull shadows or show what it meant. Tonight you are back with the cork on the floor, moving slower and bolder than ever before. Now I see the reflection in your dark, steady eyes. You aren't seeking cover, you're seeking the prize. It wasn't a lapse or a moment of grace, it was the look of a woman who wanted this space to be seen and be known in the electric heat, to be more than a face. this view anymore. Chicago winters have a way of slowing down the soul. The city wrapped in frozen gray, out of our control. I'd leave the warmth of Lakeshore Drive to catch the early line. A pilot in a uniform just trying to make the time. The platform hums with heavy wind and drifts of January snow. I'm headed toward the hangar lights where the heavy iron goes. But the rhythm of the transit tracks was never quite the same, until I saw you sitting there, a face without a name. And we were the constants in a world of moving parts, two strangers on the blue line with the beating of our hearts. The faces changed like seasons, but we were always there, caught inside a moment and a look we couldn't spare. Just a month of mornings in the cold electric light, before I had to fly away and vanish from your sight. Your coat was layered thick against the O'Hare morning chill. The train would lurch and rattle on, but my world was standing still. Across the aisle our eyes would meet, a secret we both kept, while the rest of the commuters leaned against the glass and slept. I wondered where you worked, and if you knew my flight was due, if you could hear the engines roar and think of me at 32. I had a schedule meant for clouds, a New York turnaround, but the only thing I looked for was the beauty that I found. And we were the constants in a world of moving parts, two strangers on the blue line with the beating of our hearts. The faces changed like seasons, but we were always there, caught inside a moment and a look we couldn't spare. Just a month of mornings in the cold electric light, before I had to fly away and vanish from your sight. February came around and they changed my flying bid. I lost the route to Kennedy, I lost the thing we did. Now I sit on different benches, I scan the empty seats, searching for a ghost among the faces on the streets. I still take the early train when the sky is turning pale, looking for the girl I knew upon the elevated rail. Just a pilot in the winter, just a ghost in a uniform, waiting for the fire